Right. Let's get back into it. I'll hold people to it, or else. I'm glad you're going to hold them to it and not me. That's reassuring. They're the ones who will have messed up if it's not 3 hours. Work is rough right now. Oh, that's a shame. I hope work picks up, and you're feeling a bit better about it. I was experimenting with putting my bows on the walls. I need to find a better way to do it, but we will be doing that at some point. Ah, I was going to do a trade, wasn't I? Yes, do trade. So we've got to take a load of sticks and 35 coal over. We might get a bit encumbered. This is times where a travois would be handy, to say the least. And I need to take food over and some water. Well, I have some water over there. So hopefully I can just take the food over and then we'll have enough water over there. So those people who don't follow the rules, not you? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. They're the problem. I'm fine. Hey, Cos. Nice to see you. Welcome, welcome. What are we doing? Weather. We didn't have a fire going. No, okay. I'm going to take the food over. What I will do is have a little snack. I need to sort out here a little bit better, and I will do that. It's just so hard to do all of these things.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Right, I don't know if these are all big bits. They are. Okay, how many did I need? 9. So what have I got here? 9. Oh, perfect. Okay. And I think I've got water over there. Now, I am going to be smelly, so we may bump into some walls as we walk. And we are a little bit slow because we're a bit over carry capacity, but not too bad. I'm going to hand this trade in, especially because it's warm at the moment. Which is a benefit of fog. I know a lot of people don't like fog because obviously you lose a lot of visibility. And this is kind of the nicest fog you can get, this far out fog. But what it does mean is it's going to be pretty warm. I think fog's only a little bit colder than a clear day. Normally, it feels like. I'd say maybe a couple degrees, 5 degrees. But what it most importantly means is you don't have something. In fact, I'm not even going to say what it is. 50p question. What does fog mean you don't have? I mean, there's lots of things, but specifically in terms of it being cold or warm. This is where the party ended up, yeah. This is where we're all raving. I looked around and everyone was gone. Everyone just sprinted out the door towards mine. I'm going to go this way. Wolves might have not spawned in to our left and right, so I'll just keep marching on. Although I did kill the wolves to the right, I think. Yeah, we had 2 wolf corpses out on the ice. But I think that might be one of them there. Oh no, that's my fire. Should get rid of that at some point. I don't like having... Oh, seagulls. I don't like having too many... too many things littering the landscape. Wind? Correct, Cos. Well done. When you have no fog... Oh, sorry. When you have fog, you don't have any wind. Which makes sense, right? Because otherwise the fog would be swept away. You might have very light wind, but it will never be, you know, proper wind. So you can walk around, which is why it's good, especially in some regions where you're not going to have much wind protection, say coastal highway where you're walking across the ice. Fog is actually brilliant to have. I think some people have claimed that you get more fog on coastlines, which would make sense. In real life, coastlines get foggier. To do with, you know, how water works, building up. Don't ask me, but that's how it works. So, yeah, I don't know if that is true, though. However, I don't feel like it is true. I don't feel like it's particularly foggier in these places. Like Desolation Point, I feel like doesn't get that foggy. Maybe Coastal gets a bit foggier. I don't feel like Bleak Inlet does. I feel like Bleak Inlet gets a lot of clear days. We need a code word when leaving a raid? Oh no. The code word is... I've gone live. No, I know Cos likes to raid out different people. I mean, obviously the timing of it means that Cos obviously couldn't raid me. Right. Lovely. Okay. Right, drop all of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Drop half. I don't know why I'm doing this. You can just put in as much as you need. I'm leaving now. Right, all done? All done. Cool. More heat packs, which is nice. Got even more food here to put in for a trade. 6 here. No, not quite 6. Okay. Bannock is our new food we're taking around with us. Okay, cool. Some beach camming would be nice, but I feel like we did beach camming recently. However, those lockers are new, so we'll go check them out. Probably locked. I'm not too fast. I'm not going to come back with a pry bar if they are. Lockers just... I don't know why. More so than any other container, lockers just seem to never have anything in. I mean, I'd love to be proven wrong, but I'm not going to be. There you go. I've got a load of fish over here that need cooking as well. Is that a deer carcass? Grab the meat off of that, I guess. Must be said in an American sassy accent. Do you want to hear my American sassy accent? Or did I do it in an American sassy accent? I might have already done it like that. Now that you say it, yeah, that sounds about right for me. Valley Girl. I've got to be leaving now. I'm not hanging out with you bozos. My dad, he's the mayor of Schloopy Town. I think in my head, whenever I see I think I maybe associate it with like a Valley Girl accent. It's true. Right. Cool. I could take this meat with me. I don't mind being a bit smelly. I guess we'll walk along here. No wolves spawn along here, so we're fine. I think, anyway, I think the closest wolves you get are the ones that can spawn up there, but that's quite a rare spawn in my opinion, up on that headland. How do you get the sassy accent through typed message? Yeah, this is the problem with, we need more punctuation to put tone into messages. By the way, I thought you were going to use a different tone. I don't appreciate that. Something I want to get, and people, if you remember, do shout at me as we go around to houses. I'd love to get more suitcases, because I feel like it's the only container that you can actually take from safe houses. Now, you can make containers with the safe house, the workbench stuff. This little dip here was really fun, but I shouldn't go in there. Yeah, you can make containers, but obviously that's effort and resources. But if I could grab some suitcases, you know, they'd be nice to put clothes in. I've currently got cloth and cured leather in them as well. You are all does at the moment, I think, so not really worth my time. Could head back. I mean, we still want to spend some time outdoors because it's nice and warm. Outdoors doing what is the question. I think I collected, because I killed a bear all the way out here. I think that's the campfire ahead, maybe we can see. I killed a bear all the way out here, but I think I collected all the food from it. I do have some bear meat down the road I need to go and collect by the trailer. Let's clear up that. Oh, no, I think I see a bit of bear meat there I haven't taken. Oh yeah, left a couple bits. Couple bits cooking. Nice. Sure, why not? Grab some stones as well. Yeah, no wolves around here. It's quiet. Almost too quiet. I wouldn't be against that. There we go. I see a wolf all over there. See, that's in a weird spot. Unless that's a deer. No, I think it's a wolf. Too low to the ground for a deer. I would like to get more bears because I kind of want to constantly get bears. What's this? Some torch party gone on here. Just tidy up this mess as well while we're at it. I would like to get bears constantly because they're a good food supply. I think that wolf might have smelt me. I'm going to struggle to lose them whilst we're smelling. I could leave a little bit of food in this fishing hut, actually, as well. Go on, get scared of me when you see me. God damn it. Yeah, bears make for a good food supply. Obviously, most of the fish I'm turning into cured fish now, so... And then wolf and deer meat I'm also making into cured meat, so bear is really all that's left. Right. Yeah, let's leave a little bit of food in here for... You never know. If I've got to come over to this fishing hut to get away, it's not a bad idea to have a little bit of food. I've got plenty of food back home, so... Hey, low tree. Run's going alright. Taking it pretty chill at the moment. I'd like to get rid of this wolf. There we go, that works. Just be careful. If you have a wolf stalking you, and you use a fishing hut, especially a fishing hut, but most little safe areas, you know, indoor areas, get away from the wolf, this applies to, but fishing huts is the obvious one. Just be careful. When you go inside, a wolf doesn't kind of like lose you straight away. It knows roughly that you're there, so it keeps heading towards that location. So even though the wolf's no longer stalking you when you go inside, if you step outside right away, you might have found it's walked up to the fishing hut again and goes to jump on you. Which has got me before on another run I did. I don't remember what run it was now. Maybe, oh, actually it might have been Wintermute. You get frostbite? Oh yeah, I got frostbite a long time ago on this run. In fact, I got frostbite almost exactly 500 days ago. My favourite singing streamer. I think Cos is everyone's favourite singing streamer. It's true. Don't forget, this is where the Memento cache is in Coastal. That little boat there. That's pretty much the end of the day. I mean, it wouldn't be too bad if we went inside now. Grab the stone. I'm trying to collect some stones up. Oh, let's tidy up out here. That's something we could do with our time. This big pile here is my meat eating pile. These bits of venison I'll keep to maybe make venison pies with. They're not any good for they're not any good really for cured meat. I mean, I could use them, but yeah. Right, let's drop off some stuff indoors. Oh, overcast day. Okay. I don't know, Frostbite, I just wish they got rid of the affliction icon. You'd have to keep reminding me. Yeah, it kind of is enough that it shows up on the bar. You don't need it in here, do you? Because it does throw me off every time, especially after like a wolf struggle or something. If I'm quickly checking to see if I did like get, you know, if I'm bleeding or something, if I see that red bit straight away, I mean, it's like, oh no, but obviously it's, you know, it doesn't matter. I can't do anything about the frostbite. You used to be able to cure frostbite back in the day with rosehip teas. Which is funny, because it's like the one thing in real life you can't just cure. You can't cure frostbite. I think maybe if it's like mild frostbite, you might be able to. But frostbite in general is really bad, and you have to like chop off your fingers. That was a while ago. It was a very long time ago, yeah. I think maybe it was Wintermute episode 1 might have been the only thing out in terms of Wintermute. Right. Yeah, we switched over from coffee to I've got too much cedarwood. We switched over from coffee to these caffeine pills because it's lighter. Yeah, the wolves are jumping on you, Rhino, just FYI. Careful. Have your guard up. How are you guys doing? It's only just started. This is nearly done. Mild frostbite can be cured? Yes. Yeah. What happened to my rug? Does anyone know where that is? Was that here when I came back? It's just gone. Well, I've kind of had enough of the game deleting my items, but luckily I've got a spare rug, so... Where did it go? I'm not touching you losing something. No, you helped me track down where it happened right now. I appreciate the help. It's nice knowing what like actually caused it rather than... Because me getting to see visually, oh, I picked this up, I put it down and that made it disappear. It's good to know. Now I know not to do that in future. Yeah, I don't know. It's just stolen one of my rugs, but hey, I've got another one, so fuck you, game. Right. Is that everything? I feel like I'm a little bit heavy. Maybe this is my new normal weight. Oh, actually, I need to be a little bit heavier. I've got my coal. Oh, I've got these stones. That's it. Concept's starting to be on a shit list. Kind of is, actually. I know a lot of people have had problems with items being deleted from places. I don't know. It does need to be sorted out. It's silly. I mean, the good news is it doesn't seem to happen as long as you don't do the safe house stuff. You're okay. But yeah, if you start doing safe house customization, it seems to balk it sometimes. Okay. So, what am I going to do out here? These skillets, I think I'm going to take to, like, Mountain Town or somewhere. I don't know what 6-burner I would like to use, to be honest. I'm going to have a recipes kind of thing over here, because I believe rockfish and salmon are both used in recipes. I don't think any others are. Let's take a quick look. Last resort, no. Porters, no. Family, trout. We don't have... Wait, which one is this? Oh, this is trout. Okay, so these get used in recipes, so... I don't know if I'm going to make those recipes, but at least put them separate over there. Rabbit's a similar thing. That can be used in recipes. These are going to go in a curing box. I think I maybe have more stuff to collect from let's go do that, actually. I think I've got some stuff to collect from this fishing hut. There might be some more fish. If not, there's some cooked fish I can probably bring back. I think I have some wolf meat as well, but I'm going to have a look. This is whilst we've still got the light. God, look at that sky. Isn't that beautiful? Kind of light green, grey, blue mix. And then tomorrow we'll head back to Desolation Point and do a coal and salt run. Because they'll have respawned. And then I can head to Mystery Lake. And we had something we were going to do in Mystery Lake. I don't remember what that was. But then we can also go to Forlorn Muskeg and finish the looting there. But I don't know if we'll get that done today. That might be next time. Sort of thing. Yeah, I could actually bring that wolf meat back and do the cured meat with it. These are very big fish, so it is a waste to use them. But equally, let's leave one here in case I want to cook up next time. Bring some lantern fuel back with me, why not? That one needs filling up more. Water. How many bits of wolf meat did I have? Like 4? Let's take all of that. What about the torches? Okay, I haven't got any crazy good torches in there. Let's grab one. Did I grab that? I didn't. Okay. Car. Oh, the weather's about to change. It's not. It's a prank. It's a prank. Cool. Just a few bits of meat, because we won't be able to fill up the other one with fish, so might as well stick some wolf meat in it and make some cured meat. And we'll have to go for another big old fishing session at some point. Actually, what percentage are you on? 84% is the lowest one. So presuming that's one I caught near the start. I can leave it for a while, so we could do very big fishing sessions. And I've got 2 salt curing boxes now. Meat curing boxes. I always call them salt curing boxes. I'm going to cure the salt. I'm going to rub salt on the salt to keep it cured. It's just a prank, bro. What's the big deal? Let's get rid of you. Oh dear. Do you remember when there was that spate of YouTubers, and maybe it still happened, but I just don't really see it, who would do things that were quite clearly like really horrible, nasty things or really stupid things, and then be like, it's just a prank. There was a lot of that going around. Like, people would do just, like, mean things. And they'd be like, oh, it's just a prank. It's like, what? It's the same energy as people who are, like, like, racist or homophobic. And they're like, it's just a joke. And you're like, what? There's no joke there. It's just, you're just being racist or homophobic. Right. So we can put these ones in soon. And we'll do wolf meat. Get their ass beat and then pull out. It's a prank. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Put a little bit more water back here. Right. We are waiting for a trade tonight, so we've got a little bit of light left. There's still more stuff I could sort out here. Play stupid games. Win stupid prizes, indeed. Plonk these down. These ones are all like partly user. I have noticed, and I really would like them to fix this, because it means you can't use this shelf. Maybe there's some creative way you can use the shelf, but where it must be to do with the radio. Where the radio is, you can't put stuff next to it. Oh, you do not want to go down. We'll probably need to leave and re-enter to fix that. Yeah, same with this one. They get a little bit glitched out if you don't do it. If you just try and put them down straight away, but if I leave and re-enter, they should sort themselves out. Right, you can be broken down at some point. Am I needing a new bushcraft bow here? Because this is my only one, right? Yeah, it's only got 17% left before it can start breaking. So we should work on a bushcraft bow. Maybe tomorrow morning before we head out to Desolation Point. I might take... no, I don't want to hunt the moose if it's there. It's just too far to bring the food back. And I don't spend enough time at Desolation Point. We already killed a moose there last time. Right, I wanted to try and... See, these are at a weird angle. Got to keep all of these out here. Why do I need to keep my birch saplings out here? Anybody know? 50p question. Maple saplings, I don't know why I'm keeping out here. But I am. I mean, I'm keeping them out technically for the same general reason. Here's the question. Why am I keeping birch saplings outside? Right. This is also for cooking, so let's bring these over here. And when I say cooking, I mean for recipes. So you don't cure for the trader, for the bushcraft bow. It is mainly for the bushcraft bow, but yeah, the general thing is so they don't cure. So yes, there are some trades where you need uncured saplings. And then also for the bushcraft bow. Also, hello, Norman. The trader does take saplings, yeah. I think that it's uncured saplings that the trader takes. Yeah, just in general. I mean, there may be another recipe that needs uncured saplings, so I might as well keep them outside. If I need them, I can always bring them in. I mean, look, one of them's on 99%. I bring that inside for half a second and it's like, yeah, I'm done. This wind is going to be annoying doing the trade, but oh well. Okay, right, this is a little bit tighter out here. I've got my things spread out a bit better. These bits of meat, realistically... In fact, let's... Any that I can't use for trading or for curing, at some point, we might as well bring over here. And this goes into the recipe pile, because we could use those for venison steaks, venison pies. Yeah, I wish there was a thing where you could like look at all of the trades you've been offered, so you can just like kind of see the examples of them. Alas, earwax. Okay. These bits of fish I've got right outside the door are big bits of fish to take when I'm walking somewhere, because they're not as smelly. Whereas there's food on the left is food I'm eating. Which I have no idea how much I've got here. There could be, you know, weeks worth of food there. I do not know. It's kind of hard to tell when it's a big blob like that. I'm not going to spend time sorting it out. Let's put these out here. Why not? Okay. Right, well, we've got to kill a little bit of time. Well, we could start work on a bushcraft bow, actually, couldn't we? I always forget. It's 2 saplings and 2 guts? Yeah. Let's start doing that. Obviously, guts are inside. Because guts do get ruined outside, I believe. Maybe not when they're cured, but if you leave them outside when they're fresh, they will get ruined. just do this until the Aurora starts. Aurora should start any second now. How many pre-made bow exist in TLD? It can be a little bit random, I believe. Obviously, there are none on Interloper. The only one I don't even know if it's guaranteed, but the one in Katie's secluded corner. There we go. Okay, this is fine. We can leave this. It's not gonna. Just be careful when you're making something like the bushcraft bow. Check your sapling's not going to cure whilst you're away. That's only just started, so it's fine. Confirm this. A few regular ones that you find, 3 variants. Yeah, there are variants as well, aren't there? There's like the sport bow or something. I can't remember what it's called. But yeah, Katie's secluded corner in Desolation Point, I've always found a bow at. I don't know if it's guaranteed, but... Let's go pick up our stuff. Hopefully the wind's a bit better now. Or at least not in my face. Doesn't seem to be any wind. Okay. Yeah, that's the one that normally spawns at DP. You can sometimes get them at blinds. I don't even know if they're on the loot table. So you may be able to just get basically bows wherever they can spawn, rather than there's like fixed ones. I'm trying to think where I found other bows. I did look at it at some point on the wiki, I think, because I wanted to get a bow for something I was doing in Stalker at one point. I'm tempted to say there's like 5 or 6 bows. Guaranteed. Yeah, I don't know. Northern might know. Northern plays Stalker. But yeah, I don't know. Is there only the sport bow? Is it called that? Oh, there's 3 variants. There's 3 variants of the bow. Wow. It would be nice if like the bow variants. Obviously, it would be, you don't want to be able to find them out in the world on Interloper. It'd be nice if maybe there were a trade reward that were really hard to get to. That would be fun. You know, because you'll already have got a bow at that point, so it's not about, oh, here's just a, you know, easy bow to get, just as a way to change it up. I don't know how different the bows are. Variants are in HRV, Forsaken Airfield, and the one from the trader. Right. Is the one from the trader the bushcraft bow? Or is there another one? That looked weird. Woodwright's bow. Ah. The wind has indeed picked up. Nice. What is different about the bow variants? What do they do? Do you know, Northern? One of them draw speed. More draw speed would be nice. I'd take more draw speed. Lovely jubbly. I'm grabbing more flour because I'd like to make more bannock. Because I think bannock is going to be another food source I carry with me. When I'm out and about in the world. It's not as good as cured fish, but it's better than cured meat. Obviously, I need to actively cook it rather than cured meat. I just slap in and kind of forget about it. Too many people slapping their meat in and forgetting about it, unfortunately. The HRV one's tricky because I get lost. Yeah, HRV is confusing. Wood right is more durable and less movement. When you say less movement, do you mean you move slower when you're drawn in with it? More durable. Oh, yeah, like sway. Yeah, do you mean that? Yes. Yes. Yes to sway. To sway when drawn. Okay. To be fair, I mean, that's probably good early on. But obviously, when you're like level 5 archery, you don't really have much sway at all. Obviously, if you're doing longer range shots, then it matters more. Woodwright's 0.75 kilos. Ah, so that's heavier. Sport is 0.35, and that's lighter, because really both bow variants on Loper are 0.5. I mean, it's not too much of a difference. It's worth it. Still a lot better than having a rifle in terms of weight. I think if I was on Stalker, I probably would only have a rifle for, you know, the really big game. I wouldn't carry it around with me, whereas I'd always take my bow with me.
Starting to feel numb.
Because I feel like the rifle's like 4 kilos and up, aren't they? Right. I don't really know what I'm particularly trading for at the moment. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 kilos of meat out here. So I could do 5 kilos of meat worth trades. Oh, and we had, what, another 5 by the trader? So I could do 10 kilos worth of meat trading. I'd like more caffeine pills, but I need plants for that. So I'd need to go and collect a load of... what's it called? More heat packs I'd take. I think I might just sign up for another flour and heat pack. Heat pack one, yeah. Yeah, and I'll do 10 kilos of... 9 kilos of this. Yeah, we'll just repeat this. Cool.
Yep, heading out.
I have got a lot of flour. My plan with the heat packs is they should allow me to hopefully move around the far territories a bit easier when I do eventually go back there. Oh, you just don't want to go there, do you? No. Something about that one. That one's problematic. We'll come back and we'll fix it. Did I drop them all? Yeah, okay, so we'll take this one. Prefer using the bow on Stalker? Yeah, I think that makes sense. Right, well let's plan for a trip. Pardon me, I'm so sorry. I felt that coming and I was like, oh, I need to mute myself, and then it just came. Jesus. I had carbonara, that's why. Just trying to get out of me. Whew. Oh dear, I do apologise. I think it's funny how they show up under food in your inventory. What, the... Oh, they do show up as food. Huh. I thought they showed up under here. Oh, they do show up under here. They show up in both. Not many things show up in both. Some fuels show up in other things, like materials for sticks, or like books show up in tools, as well as fire starting. Think there'd be tools? I thought there'd be first aid. I think that makes sense to me. The thing is, tools get so full of shit Like, it's got the most stuff in it. It would be nice if, you know, there wasn't more stuff in here. Books. 50p question. Oh, what? About what? What else can show up? Okay, I shouldn't need my flask. I only really need my flask for really cold places, which Destination Point is not. I will take my porridge, though. Just in case. And obviously I don't need coal. But we'll take a couple of bits. You never know when a blizzard will just hit out of nowhere. And then we'll need to take some water with us. Don't know what my water situation is like there. Oh, that flask? Yeah, it is a nice flask. This is my new main flask. We did get the sticker one as well, but I'm going to take that to our nice safe house in Broken Railroad. Orange and white one? I think that was the one I was using before. Don't know. It's in Mystery Lake now. Indeed. What is the question? That's what I'm always asking. Right. 9 hours of sleep. Yeah, that's probably good. We'll carry on with this in the morning. Let's go see it. Hey, I will be going back to Mystery Lake after we go to Destination Point. So don't worry, we will see it at some point. Do you know what's really crazy? I'm specifically saying this to Cos, but just in general, there was a question about on a TV quiz show I was watching about the piece of music that plays on In the Long Dark, or rather, it was about the set of music and what the name of it was, because it's called the Goldberg Variants, I think. And I was like, huh, I know that. I am losing condition, but it's fine, whatever. Turn it a little bit. Right, nice. We've got another bushcraft bow. I'm not going to take that, though. We're going to go with the normal bow. And we'll grab some food. And then we'll head over to Desolation Point. Weather depending. Which at the moment, it's not looking great. This isn't too bad. If I can stay out of the wind, which I'll be able to if I go along the road. Oh, is it moving? Is it turning? Right. I'm going to take one bit of salmon with me for the road, although we do have food over there. Crazy. I was crazy once. I need to remember, this is a massive pile of caffeine pills here as well. It's 31 there. Right. Yeah, I think we'll just head out like this. This is the right day, I believe. 5:18, yeah? Yeah, 5:18. I think I based it on... actually, maybe I based it on this, in which case maybe we're a day late. Oh well. If I'm a day late, then that just means all the coal will be guaranteed to spawn in, which is good. Because it does seem to actually trickle a little bit. It's not directly just 20 days. Ah, no, wind has changed direction. Let's wait a moment, see if it changes again. It has died down a bit, but this is still strong enough that it will massively slow me down. No, it seems to be set on this direction. Okay. And it's quite cold because it's windy and snowing. What about clothing? Anything want fixing? Oh, I'm carrying a t-shirt on me. You can go in here. I don't know why I'm putting it in here. I should have put it in the thing I was looking at, but oh well. Right, what about clothing? I think it's too big. I mean, 0.3 on those. 65. What about you? How much do you get repaired by? 49. So yeah, let's actually repair. I'll just keep a couple of these spare. Let's actually repair these ones. So I'm repairing these other ones I wasn't wearing that are more damaged, because then I'm getting more value out of the repair. And these other ones I can keep spare here, and they'll eventually slowly worn down, and then I'll swap over to those ones and repair them up as well. It just means we're a little bit more efficient with our cloth usage. Maybe I'll do these ones as well. Because then that's 0.6 degrees, which is... That's not... You know, it's not nothing. And this gives a chance for the wind to die down or change, which is what we want. Nice, on 27. 27's good. I like being about 27, 28. Makes us warm enough in most regions in the afternoon. Okay, wind's still unfavourable. I don't want to get stuck in Desolation Point. I can help it. Okay, is there anything I don't want to take as well? Could have a quick think about that I normally carry around. I'll take the bannock just so I don't forget it. No, I think we're good. Just gonna have to put these beneath here for now until I work out what I'm going to move around on these shelves. I mean, obviously I'm going to use things up. But it's nice to actually keep things stored. I don't mind if stuff is like along the edges. It's nice to have like the middle clear now. It's funny how different, if you compare this to what my base used to look like. I mean, it does help that the the Quonset has eaten half of my loot and just absorbed it away. That does help clear things up. But yeah, I mean, it's so much more tidy now. This bushcraft bow will need to go up on the wall or something. Fit on there for now, yeah. In fact, we could try and put this on. Oh, it's a bit weird. It's like rotating. No, that doesn't want to go on there. If I put it further that way. There we go. Like that. That's the plan. You know. And I can just grab them as I leave. You have a floor? I do indeed have a floor. It's even got carpets and everything. Rugs. I did have a floor last time, yeah. It is surprising. For me. Okay. I need to go. Even if I get a bit cold, I just don't want to stick around here. Ugh. But it's so slow. There's just no point. Ugh. Let's finish off this water. And I can take a torch with me as well, I guess. It's nice to have the torch going into Crumbling and into Desolation Point, although I don't really need it for the route I take, but in general, it can be a little bit awkward moving through Desolation Point without a torch. 42 minutes. Also, hello, Gordon. Ugh. Look how fast it's going. So fast. I could leave some meat cooking as well. I like to pair up my food before cooking it. Provided these are all kilos, I don't actually know if they are. You're not. The rest should be, because I should have literally got all the rest as a kilo. That's fine. I like to have the same size cooking at the same time because that means they finish at the same time. Right, let's let this finish. And then I might just have to walk into the wind, or we do it tomorrow. But then again, I feel like I've wasted so much today already. As they should. Get these scraggly bits of meat out of here. Oh, you mean the fish at the same time? Oh no, guys. No, not like that. I mean, if you've got small enough bits of meat... Oh, wind's died down. How did I know the wind had died down without looking up at the sky? 20p question, because I've asked this question before. You know what? I'm not going to stick around. Let's just go. Yeah, I've got my food. Birds, indeed, the birds. Because crows can't fly in high wind. So as soon as you suddenly hear birds... Yeah, you know, it's the crows. Sorry, Rhino beat you to it. 25 pence to Rhino. Yeah, I was going to say, sometimes you have lots of little bits of meat, and they finish multiple times before the other, you know, the big bit of meat finishes. But, you know, as long as they all finish. I mean, unfortunately, sometimes the fire can be put out, and then you can't finish. Or, you know, you get blown by the wind, and blown out by the wind, and you can't finish either. A mind meld roll. Nice. Finishing multiple times. Yeah, the little bits of meat, they can finish. You finish multiple of them. You're doing this on purpose, Levi? I don't know what you're talking about. Don't have the foggiest. Half a day. Can I loot Desolation Point? Well, not the entirety of Desolation Point, but can I loot the caves, the mines? Yeah, probably. I mean, if we come back in the evening, it's fine. I've got decent fatigue, so we could even do a bit of running. Push comes to shove. Ideally, I'd like to come back with more coal than salt. Although I am using 2 meat curing boxes now, so I'm going through double the amount of salt. But we obviously are using a lot of coal for the trades. And whilst I think of it, I should take the coal that I bring back straight to the trader. Or rather, drop it right outside. I don't obviously put it in the box. Actually, I could put it right in the box. Doesn't matter. Yeah, I should do that. Wasn't paying attention to my torch. Mind you, I normally throw my torches on the ground too soon, so maybe that's good. Working at meat and fishing on time. Meat and fishing? It's because I've got TLD in my head. Meat and finishing on time. Yeah. Hey, I like to finish my meat at the same time. You don't want your meat underdone. You don't want your meat raw. If you have your meat raw, you're probably going to get, you know, you're going to get worms or something. So, you know. Or overhandled. Yeah, you don't want someone touching the meat too much. I feel like this analogy has gone beyond what it ever should have been. We did have high wind, so we could come back and do some beach combing on the way back through as well. Which makes sense, because I want to go to the trader anyway, so we follow the coastline. Got what we started with. All it was me talking about putting 2 bits of the same size meat on at the same time, so they finish at the same time. It's a perfectly normal, innocent, logical thing. You guys are the problem. Right. Sure thing, bud. Okay. Other benefit of taking the torches means I don't need to use my lantern. However, It's actually, I would rather use my lantern up than the torches, because I get so much lantern fuel now, it's not like it's a problem. If anything, torches are more annoying, because I do have to keep making torches actively. I think I'll probably leave this fish. Actually, I don't know if I've got much food here, do I? I feel like I've eaten all the food here. Yeah, mostly. How big are you? Oh, wow, that is a big bit of fish. Well, I'll tell you what. Tim, I'll tell you what. Let's put this fire on. I could even leave my can here and put some water on. And we'll come back through and we'll grab this. And I'll just use up a bit of coal, because why not? Yeah, 43 minutes. Saw that with a kiss. How did it end up like this? Here we go and just fine. Da, da, da. I don't remember how the song goes, but yes. You tried the Twitch recap? I think I did, yeah. Are you still able to access it? Oh, wow. Oh, wait, yeah. This is the small bit, yeah. Let's eat this. Apparently I've watched 13 hours, 10 minutes of Lima streams. Oh, nice. Is that for the year, or what is that for? Or is that for the month? Because I think they do ones for the month, and they do one for the entire year. So December, yeah, okay, yeah. So yeah, for the last month. Okay, nice. 13 hours and 10 minutes. That's a lot. That's a lot of streams. Herbs. Really should beach comb through here as well whilst I'm at it. Why not, eh? Get past the wolves. That was right up there. Seems silly to not. Might as well do it as we go through. I mean, you never know, if we have a blizzard before we come back, then we can do it on the way back as well. Here I am up again, back to the shithole of a region. What, Crumbling Highway? Crumbling Highway's great. I mean, it's nothing special. New community used your love emote 125 times. Nice. I do love that emote. It's a good emote. Well, let's pick them up for now. So many fish. Let's carry these over to the mine entrance, then maybe I can cook them up at some point. As long as they're not weighing me down. Oh my god, they are. They're so heavy. I'm in a shithole region. Sundered Pass, Bleak Inlet. They're pretty shitholey. Sent 359 chats. Talk a lot. That's quite a lot, yeah. I can see the total number of chats someone sent as well. Well, that's not true. Actually, I think I can somehow. I can't remember how you do it. But I can see if someone sent up to 999 chats or not. What am I doing? It's still got a lot left on it. How dare you say Ash Canyon is a potential shithole region, Northern? Ash Canyon's great. HRV, yeah, that's a shithole region. Well, it's not a shithole. It is a kind of shit region, though. Not Sundered Pass? I don't know, then. Because I personally like zone of contamination and Second Airfield. And transfer bars obviously is, you know, fine. Zoc is so cool to explore. Yeah, I really like how Zoc is to explore. It's really fun. Wait, there's any I'm outed. See you in 6 minutes. Say 6 minutes. All right. See you in a bit, Rhino. Have a safe trip back. I probably sent 999 plus for my first month here. I gotta believe that, Northern. Yeah. Just to move a little bit faster, let's drop these fish. I'll pick them back up though. Oh, that's a birch sapling right there. Nice. Especially given we just used up 2 for the bushcraft bow. It's good to, you know, get them back as we use them. I'm in Zoc. It's a shithole region. Nah. I only go to Ash Canyon for the backpack. Well, yeah. Its main function is for the backpack. But it is a nice region. I think it's really pretty. It's as cold as Timberwolf Mountain, so, you know, it's not as warm as some other regions. The wolves aren't terrible in Ash Canyon, I think, for the most part. The Timberwolves are problematic. That is something that has made it a bit worse, in my opinion. Yeah, just doing this beach cover is taking me forever. Yeah, I like Zoc. I think it looks really pretty. I'm setting up base. Nice. I'm not sure I would hang out in zone of contamination. Because the food supply there is obviously terrible. But to go in and out of, you know, to go grab stuff, it's alright. It was one of the better tales, I thought. The zone of contamination one. In terms of you didn't have to do as much back and forth as you did with the others. Thank goodness I didn't get Timbies on my own Ash Canyon. Yeah, no, that's lucky. They can be problematic. Although you can probably get up the rope to Homesteader's Respite. I think that's what it's called. Without them getting you. Because that's what you did, didn't you? Get up here. Yes, kind of. And you can climb over this. I'm going to drop the fish off. Actually, I'll probably just leave... we could leave them cooking out here as well. I have to climb up and down to get to my base. Whereabouts have you made it, Sakura? Oh, I've left more fish here that need to be done. I'm going to tuck them here so they're protected from the wind. However, I'm almost certainly going to forget they're here. Yeah, I don't know. I get why they did do it. I personally think it would have been nice to do what they did with like the Cougar, where it asks if you want to activate the bonus Timbies or something. I think that would have been nice. Yeah, we'll just grab more torches. Because they're just so annoying. The main issue is, you know, Timberwolves are, you know, just annoying in general. But at the start, on an Interloper run, or even just, you know, any run, if you don't have a weapon, Timberwolves just can be so annoying. They really force you to play in a weird way. Okay, I think I can take this off. Oh, no, because the fire won't extend out. Fire won't extend out whilst we're indoors. I've learnt this. Right. Did I have some stuff I was going to drop off? Oh, well, I could drop off, like... Oh, let's take the scrap metal, because I need scrap metal in... Oh my god, I brought my calendar with me by mistake. Okay, leave that here. We'll take that back with us. That calendar, that's valuable. I can't be afford to just cart that off with me. That's funny. Shoes we brought. We got beach combing. Okay. And I've got a load of torches, but that's fine, because I'm going to use up a load of torches, because we're going to go through the mines. We're going to grab coal, we're going to grab salt. Lovely, lovely. You can, when you say the mining buildings, do you mean, the workers? I can't remember what it's called, but where the workers live in Zoc? Because, yeah, that would be a problem. You've got no caves or anything there. I guess you kind of have to live by the mine. I mean, Glimmerfog is one big reason why I wouldn't ever properly base in any of the Far Territory regions. Took a few things from my mine living days. What do you mean? So convenient that salt respawns at the same rate as coal, so you can just come back in the same thing and get it. I personally don't think it's worth trading for salt, because you're going to be in Coastal Highway anyway to pick up the trade. You might as well just go and collect all of your salt from... I should probably drop more as well, actually. You might as well just collect the salt from around Coastal Highway. I mean, not that it's a problem if you want to trade for salt. I think it was pretty cheap, actually, when I saw it as well. Setting up base in the Langston mine. Nice. The mine. The mine. Now, this mine doesn't get as much coal as the Cinder Hills coal mine, but it still gets a good amount. It's not that much less. But the benefit is we can obviously go and collect coal from the mine in Desolation Point as well. The other reason, actually, that it's nice to use the torches over the lantern is you can see more with the torches. Which is handy. Oh, I missed it at the start of stream. Why are we heading to DP? For the reason that I am doing right at this very second right now to collect coal and salt, because it's been 20 days since we collected it last, just to keep my coal supply up. So there I got 26 coal. So yeah, that is a lot less than the other mine, which I think I got like 50 or something from. Right. I have got some food out here. The one in Coastal? What about... You mean the mine in Coastal? Maybe these are small bits here. Just chat out on a bit of this. Are you... oh, you're tiny. Don't even care about doing that right now. Collections. Very good, Cos. Remember I spent 25 days down here, so I'm familiar? Oh, no, I'm not in that mine. No, that's the Aurora mine in Coastal Highway. That's the mine... This is the mine from Crumbling Highway to Desolation Point. But that mine, the Aurora mine, has a salt deposit in it and does spawn a bit of coal. Nowhere near as much. You only get like 4 or 5 bits from that mine. But it is obviously worth going to every 20 days, roughly. I try and do it. I try and do them all at the same time, so I know roughly I'm doing it 20 days after. Yeah, this is... No, Cinder Hills... Cinder Hills is the one to... Where am I going? Is the one to Pleasant Valley. Well, I think they're both technically Cinder Hills mines. I think that one's an abandoned mine, or I don't know. That's mine number 3. I don't know. I don't remember their names. I always just talk about them in reference to where they are, rather than try and name them. Oh, you spent 25 days down in the one in Langston. In Langston. The Langston mine. For the achievement. Yeah. It's a weird achievement, that. Did do it, but... yeah, not a very interesting one. I basically just starved myself down there. And I saw for the first time ever, because I'd never seen it before, but when you starve yourself long enough, you start to lose max fatigue. Which is a fun mechanic. This wouldn't obviously come up too often, but... right, let's grab the coal from here. I mean, I could hang out in... yeah, see, there's salt I've got to bring back home there as well. I could hang out here in Desolation Point and go beach combing. We could collect some more salt. I think I'd rather just head back. Yeah, those are what you need for a good base. As I say, it's kind of, if you are going to have to properly base in zoning contamination, the only place you really can do it is the mine, I'd have thought. Just for the glimmer fog's sake. I mean, I don't know what you do in Sunder Pass, because can you even get away from the glimmer fog in Sunder Pass? Is the only place the transition cave to the other regions? Because I know the basements don't work. The basement, or rather, the basement doesn't work, and the house that's buried under snow doesn't work for some reason. There's a good amount of coal in here. And what I'm going to do is stick my head out the door and come back inside, because sometimes there's coal queued up, waiting to spawn in now that we've removed that coal. Yeah, respirator is helpful in the mine. Yeah, I don't think I'll go beach combing here. I think we'll just kind of head back. I don't know if we'll get back in any good length of time. Especially if I'm going to head to the trader, but what we can do is we can always sleep on misanthropes. Push comes to shove. My eyes peeled for any extra coal or coal we missed. Not seeing any. See a need, fill a need. Okay. This is the funny locker that's halfway in the ground that they still haven't fixed. Was this call for me? Yep. That's originally what Langston Mine was, I believe. And then they started mining for uranium. as we all do. Okay, yeah, I can only take some of it back with me. I kind of need to do like just a special trip to bring some of the coal and salt back with me, because I'm already encumbered. I think maybe I'll focus on bringing the coal back, because I do have... I mean, I've got a lot of spare coal, but obviously it's more dangerous for me if I suddenly run out of coal versus running out of salt. Were you suffocated twice? That's bad. You mean on different runs, right? Because if you suffocate, you die. As I very nearly did way back in the day when I went to zone of contamination for the first time. Was it the first time? Might have been the second time. Because I feel like I didn't actually explore the mine the first time I went, because I completely blanked on bringing a fuel source. And it's one of the biggest things I recommend if you're going to zone of contamination and you plan on going to the mine, bring not only just a fuel source, but fuel for it as well. Lots of torches, or, you know, bring spare fuel for the lantern. Because it is so big, you will go through your fuel very quickly. It was fun to explore there. It was really nice doing the far territories, like getting to experience new places again, because I haven't had that in the Long Dark in so long. And doing it on Interloper as well made it a fun challenge. I went in blind, and it was tough, but it was good fun, and I'm looking forward to doing more of that again. It's why I'm sad we're not going to get any maps, any regions with the episode 5 of Wintermute. Actually, I'll tell you what I could do. Could go forging, and then when I come back from forging, we could bring some of this stuff with us as well. Yeah, I'm going to leave that coal there. I mean, I could take that to...
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Yeah, I think I'm going to leave the salt behind. Yeah, I could take that coal to the Rycombe. Jesus Christ, I have a lot of salt. Or did I leave any at the entrance? Just fill up on some salt for now. Obviously there can be some respawned in here, as I say, because it kind of catches up if you've cleared it out. Or tries to catch up, I guess. There's an accident there that led to it being completely abandoned, as mentioned, the tails. Yeah, I wish I paid attention to the tails a bit more. Although, based off of what other people have said, I think me paying attention more maybe wouldn't have helped. It does seem a little convoluted. I don't know. It was probably my fault for trying to do it on Interloper. I might try... there you go, see? As I say, when you leave and come back, you can get bits that respawn. Yeah, maybe I should give it another go on a lower difficulty and I can take my time with it. Because multiple times it was like trying to explain stuff to me and I'm freezing to death. Like, I don't know why it doesn't... It should pause the game like it does with the trader. When you're listening to the recordings. That would have been a good idea. It pausing when you talk to the trader is such a good thing. I'm so glad they added stuff like that. Last time I talked to the trader, time didn't stop and all my food burned. It should do. I'm trying to think if there's a time when it doesn't. As far as I know, it does. Always. Wow, what a great piece of meat.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Let's drink, and then we'll just leave all of this water here, I think. Time to start talking to you, Gordon. I'll take this sapling back with me, that's useful. Oh, but obviously we'll take this back. Let's go out like this, because we might grab some stuff beachcombing on the way back through Coastal Highway, I guess. Wow, look at that. Yeah, that makes sense, Sakura. I mean, it is like a big mine. I mean, it's a very real-life thing, open pit mining being really bad for the environment and, you know, toxic waste as a result of it from the mining process, especially if they're mining uranium, which it does mean you get, you know, toxic waste from the process. And just mining coal, you get toxic waste from the process of mining it. Because you get like the runoff, like the slurry. It's not an underground mine. I mean, there is an underground opponent to it, but that massive hole next to the concentrator, that's the mine. Those open pit mines. You get them all over Canada. I mean, it looks beautiful in the game with the lighting and everything, but it's a big old scar on the landscape. I should check if my bedroll is still there and I can still sleep in it. I'm relying on that. Rhino never came back? That's so true. It's been more than 6 minutes. Nune, what are you trying to do to me? It's a good thing I've got a torch, otherwise I would have been slightly scared. It's been 20. Can someone check in on Rhino? Rhino, are you there? Realistically, probably got distracted by something. Also, hello, Nune. I'm just trying to think why it wouldn't have paused for you, Gordon, when you were talking to the trader. I think it's supposed to. Don't you love fires and how consistent they are at burning your shit because they massively get extended out for no fucking reason? Like, how can that have been so extended out that burned? I didn't check the fish when we left either. That's a waste, because that was a massive fish we burnt there. Dear. I'm liking and doing stuff, you know? Nice. Well, I appreciate you coming to lurk. Whatever the Langston Mining Corporation's doing, they fucked up the mine. Well, just mines in general are really bad. I don't know if they did anything in particular. I think there is something about them not, like, following proper procedures. It's probably not respawned. The beachcombing stuff. I mean, we did have high wind, so there might be some stuff, but the high wind beachcombing is kind of shit. It's mainly sticks and reclaimed wood, which I don't really care for. We're going to head up to the trade box. In fact, well, I don't know why I'm going that way. Let's go from the bottom. Go up to the trade box and we can put this coal in that we got. We can leave the rest of it there. Actually, I'm probably going to have to go gather sticks as well, but that's fine. We can just do that around Quonset. Damn, those pink clouds look really nice, especially there on the left with the trees. I love the clear nights in this game. Yeah, look, the deer's still there from before. Pretty sure that's the same deer. Is this salt back? quick peek. I really struggle to tell from a distance. I'm going to say no. We probably got it recently, actually. Yeah. It's kind of got like the grey streaks in the middle rather than the bright white. It's probably abundantly obvious when it is actually back. Gonna stomp on these lockers to protest how shit they are. Right, let's stick the coal in here. Let's put the meat inside. I was very confused then. Meat inside here, items in general, decay slower, which is obviously handy. So if we put it inside there, then it'll take a while before it goes off. Let's put the water in as well, why not? Okay. Didn't mean to do that, but whatever. Alright. Yeah. What about you? You could be used for cooking. You're coming home with me. And you guys just need cooking. Actually, let's put these sticks away. Put these sticks in here as well, and then I don't need to bring as many back. Right, I'm going to tell you guys to remember a number. And I need you to remember it, okay? Okay. The number is 41. Remember 41 sticks. That pit is also part of the mine? Yeah, that's the main part of the mine. If you look up, I think they call it open pit mining, or it's something like that. If you look up open pit mining, that's what that is. They basically carve out a massive hole in the landscape. That's what the big trucks they drive down through. Thank you, Cos. Okay. Actually, I think I had some sticks inside there. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. We'll get them from home. Right, we'll head back. I need to bring some more stuff over for the trade. Do I want to do this trade now? I guess so. Because then that will have used up the rest of the raw meat. Well, not now, but maybe we do it tomorrow. Among some other stuff tomorrow. And then the next trade we set up, we'll just leave for a while and we won't do it until we actually need the stuff. So we need to collect some sticks. And I don't know what else. I think it was just the sticks we needed. Well, and we need to take the food over. The rest of the meat. Yeah, maybe Rudiger's device had something to do with it. Spoilers, though, for the tales. Right. I don't know why I'm keeping the torch, to be honest. Maybe I'm thinking I'm going to cook something. Although, I've burnt so much stuff recently, maybe I should avoid doing any more cooking. The other question is whether I want to take the bushcraft bow to Mystery Lake. I'm happy with the improvised. Could do with more food there, so maybe we want to go after a bear. Alright. I should have left this other coal over there as well, because I'm going to use it eventually there, I imagine. Oh well. Right. And drop off the salt and stuff. Actually, should we refill these? You need 2.5. Close enough. You need 3. And you are actually done. Okay. Nice. That's it's one of the biggest batches of cured fish we've actually done. Now we'll have to work out putting them onto the shelf. We'll do that at some point. Speaking of, let's get you down. Ready to do that. A bit of scrap metal. Anything else? I need to restock on torches. Which we've got in here. Oh, I need to take torches over to Mystery Lake. So let's carry a few extra on us just in case I forget. Right. Do trade. I don't think I actually need to collect anything more from the fishing hut. Beach camp's kind of a general thing anyway. Salt base we're mostly done on. Yeah, we've done the coal. Alright, yeah, we need to do... So the next day would be 539. Oh, 5,539? No. 539, and the coal should all be back there. Lovely. Okay. We'll sleep. And we'll do some stick collecting tomorrow. Among other things. First time seeing your concert interior. Just wow. This is the first time it's ever actually looked nice as well, because I've started tidying stuff up. But yeah, we've actually got stuff up on the sides, and the whole floor used to be covered. No, it looks a lot nicer now. I'm still not quite sure what I'm doing with lots of it. Like, I don't know what I'm doing with, like, these desks. I kind of just wanted them for storage, but, yeah. Got some stuff knocking around. We'll work it out. Mystery Lake's still a nightmare. Camp office, rather.
Man, I could use a drink.
Alright. You notice the big truck's still intact around the pit? Yeah. They sure are. Be expensive to take them off of the island. Wonder if they built them on the island or if they were shipped over. Could be very big things to ship over, actually, wouldn't they? Right, a bit cold to collect sticks at the moment. Very impressed at the dedication for all that stuff. Surprisingly, it didn't take too long in the end to do most of this. I really should swap these round, because these are actually my 2 bows I've actually been using. These 2 are not. These are brand new, but oh well. Right. What else do I need for the trade? Oh yeah, loads of sticks. I'm going to take some of that food over. So that's fine. We don't need to do any of that yet. Yeah, we haven't got anything particular to do. Maybe let's. I should have done this before, but we can put more stuff in this meat curing box. I'm going to put these fish in, even though they're really big, so it's a massive waste of food.
Man, this bag is getting
I
heavy.
want them. How much do I need? I need 4 kilos of meat for the trade. Let's put them there. Okay. Well, we might be able to put this venison in as well. Mining equipment in the buildings are intact here. I'm assuming the mine wasn't abandoned that many years ago. Probably not. I mean, the thing is, the survival mode, we don't really know when it takes place. No, I can't fit this one in. Okay. Well, what we don't want to do is, if you put it in, the things absorb salt right away. And then you suddenly can't put the other stuff in. What was the biggest one? This one. I think I had about... Well, I mean, let's just take all of it and see if we can put it in or not. Oh wow, that one's just above 50%. The bigger the bits we can put in, the better. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of part and parcel with the point being originally that this game was going to be focused on the... I can't quite get that in. Okay, that'll do. The story mode. So it's a little bit messy in the survival mode. Because you're not technically playing Astrid or Will in survival mode. You pick Astrid or Will, and they've got voice lines, etc. But realistically, you're playing just a generic man or woman. And they're kind of just placeholders, really. Because, I mean, we don't know what happens at the end of Wintermute. Obviously, we know survival is set, inverted quotation marks, is set after the events of Wintermute, because you can see the stuff that's happened. The big obvious one is Blackrock Prison, which, yeah, spoilers. I mean, obviously you'll have seen if you're on survival, but it's blown up, which does happen in Wintermute. Right. Okay, let's maybe let's get these cured fish up on the shelf. Probably can't actually move all of these, can we? Will you fit in there, actually? You will. Okay. I'll take it. Could put something else on this bit of the shelf. Like these prepared reishi mushrooms, I could actually do the same with these. I hadn't thought about doing that. It kind of depends on whether or not I need space. Which, I don't know. I could put, like, the reclaimed wood. Like, some things look a bit messier when they're stacked up. Like, the wood looks pretty bad. But other things I really do think don't look too bad. Like, the cured meat and fish. Like, that's fine stacked on each other. The beard looks fine. Mushrooms look a bit eh. Yeah, normally it's the taller items. I don't want overlapping with each other. Or books. Books looks terrible stacked on each other. Right. I don't know. More clothing repairs. Do that in the morning. Be 0.3 back on that. 0.4 back on these. 0.4 back on those is pretty nice. Well, I'll swap them out. And we'll get even more value. Too bad we can't put books upright. It's genuinely so annoying that you cannot put books upright. You can't even use the calendar to do that. I was thinking about, oh, could you use the calendar? But the problem is obviously, I mean, you could put one book upright on a shelf against a wall or something. I mean, I could give it a go, couldn't I? Let's do this whilst I remember. How close are we to making a tip up with this? Not too close. If you get your calendar and you grab a book... Do I just have a book somewhere? Because I'd rather not. I thought I just had some books. Oh, I think I put them in here, didn't I? Yeah, nice. I've got so much stuff to do in the dark. I just very rarely... I make so much use out of my days now. It's kind of insane. Yeah, if you use the book with a calendar like this, and then what you could do is... I mean, I don't know if I've got a good example. Oh, like here, like... I mean, this doesn't work because actually there's a massive gap there. Like this. You could do that. Take the calendar away. That works. And then obviously it's just freestanding. I mean, you want it like right up against a wall or a bookshelf or something. But then you can't do multiple because you can't put this on the book, I don't believe. Yeah, no. Even though that says it's interacting with it, it's never going to be put on it. So, yeah. But that's a way, if you want to be able to stack one book up, you can do what I just did there. But bear in mind you need some sort of wall or something the calendar can be placed upon to do it. Right. Tell you what I don't like. I don't like this up here. It looks really out of place up there. I just like having the lights around so they kind of light up. I feel a bit like Joyce Byers' Stranger Things, putting all the lights up. Okay. I've got to move this as well. I need this space here free so I can walk in. It's not the end of the world because you can... Well, no, it is, because you can teleport to the radio from here. You, like, hop over the counter. Obviously, I need to be able to leave here. Maybe I could get something little in there. Obviously, I just want as much open floor space as I can. We're doing pretty good at the moment. Maybe let's just stick some of this flour on this top shelf. Just for now. I mean, maybe we'll do some cooking soon. I wouldn't mind doing some cooking at the moment. Just gonna make more bannock. I could make some more venison pies. Not that I particularly need them. Not that I need the bannock either. I've got so much cured food, it's kind of insane. I feel like I can hear some slight wind. And it's not mine. I could put things like up here over the walls. I don't know what would look fine on the wall, is the thing. Like clothing, maybe? Yeah, the fact that it's all like folded up makes me think that it's not going to look particularly good. Because I could put like equipment and stuff on the walls. Things I don't want to put stuff that I'm going to constantly be getting down because I've got to do this whole process to put it back. Yeah. I also need to have a think about more carpets I want to put down. Oh, I forgot I had these lights. Let's put these lights somewhere. Also need to put you back so I'll stop carrying you around with me. This feels like this would be a good candidate for... It's a little bit more industrial, this light, it feels, so... It's going to kind of get in my way there. I want to say in this corner... Yeah, you know what, let's try and move these wolf pelts on the left over a little bit. Sure. And then this little lamp. This would be nice on the desk, actually. Or the desk, the counter. Don't want to overdo it with clutter, but it's nice in the Aurora, which I obviously am in the Aurora a lot of times when I'm here, because we're doing trades. It's nice to have it light up. Right. I think maybe let's go on a bit of a stick collection. If the weather allows it, we just go around Quonset. Nice, we have got good weather. Yeah, hopefully there shouldn't be any wolves around. I've cleared them out, but obviously they will eventually respawn. It does take them a long time to respawn though. Normally I do like this bit over here and that bit over there. You get a lot of sticks from those. Mind you, I don't know if it's actually been a blizzard since I last gathered some sticks. Not that you need a blizzard, but it's when they most consistently respawn. Yeah, I don't see a single bloody stick. Let's go up the hill. Not really bothering with Furwood anymore. Ever since the great rosehip incident of day 503 or whatever it was, we have less call for them. Start to snow. Too soon. Right. Have a chill little walk around. That'll do me. Just be present. Isn't that what people say? Be present somewhere. Be present as I walk around Coastal Highway, collecting sticks. Mindfulness. Something. What are the chances I miss something in this plane crash? Oh, look, there's suitcases right here. Where else can you get suitcases? There are a lot in, Transfer Pass. I don't think there are any boxes in the suitcase in the plane, right? No containers, rather. Yeah, there's a lot in the depot, vacant depot, or depot, as some say. Yeah, I'll swing around on that hill. That sometimes has some sticks. Let's get rid of some of these fires as well that I've come across. Get them out of the way. There's no reason to keep fires around unless it's a fire that is finicky to place. It is just as fast to start a new fire as it is to just light up one that was already there. So there's no real reason to keep them around. I mean, obviously, fires like that are ones I've lit when I've killed something and I'm lighting a fire next to it to harvest it in the warm or to cook it, whatever. But just in general, don't feel like you need to keep your campfires. Just kind of litter the landscape. And if you break them down, you'll also get the charcoal from them. If you had enough fuel on it. As for navigation marking, yeah, you could use them like that. It's very true, Miki. Welcome in. They are a little bit more distinctive on the landscape compared to other items, so you could use them like that. If you're doing like long distance navigation, for sure. There should be plenty more sticks over this bit. I have a really nice photo that I took of the mining pit in Zoc. The sky looks so beautiful. There's a good contrast with the pit itself. There's my current row more than others, I noticed. You do light a lot of fires, to be fair. You do light a lot of fires. Not that it's wrong to light as many as you do. But you definitely light more than me in the early game. Ugly scar on the land. Is indeed. Like, look how many I've got here. This is from me harvesting fir trees. We can get rid of some of these. We'll get cold doing it, but don't matter.
Damn, I'm freezing.
I can't be asked to get that one. Another time. Oh, could be a blizzard coming in as well, so we'll start heading back. We need to take the meat over to the trade as well as the sticks. 41 sticks I needed to gather. Thank you, Cos, for writing in chat because that's helped me remember it. I doubt I've picked up 41 sticks. I guess I'm somewhere in the 20s. 26. There you go. We get some more from over the road. Nearly died to a bear next to this car. So a clip of that actually. I don't bother with branches. Branches just take so long to get 3 sticks. Better off just walking a little bit further and grabbing the sticks you need. Indeed, Sakura, yeah. Indeed. Okay. I wouldn't be surprised if we go inside here, that when we come back out, a blizzard has started. How much charcoal did I end up with as well? 9. I don't use charcoal for anything, so... right. How many sticks am I on? Oh, 1 more. Perfect. Okay, let's grab a bite to eat. Okay. Warm up a little. And then we'll take these sticks over and I'll grab the meat from outside as well. And maybe we could end the day with some beachcombing. We'll loop round, go to the right, because we haven't done that bit for a little while. We might not have anything good, because I'm not even sure if it's been a blizzard since then, but... So environmental storytelling is incredible. Yeah, I think the far territories in general, like, the environmental storytelling is really nice. You know, compared to something like HRV, like, I couldn't tell you what the fuck was going on in HRV. But the other regions, you get a good vibe for what's up with them and, like, what was going down there. For sure. Okay. It might be worth me working on some more bushcraft bows as well. I'll use them eventually. It's a nice thing to just do with the downtime in the morning when it's a bit too cold to go out as reliably. But I can spend more time outdoors now. Now that I've got the bear hide bed, I can afford to take a lot more cold damage, and I'll just get it back anyway. Obviously, the only reason not to is so I don't get so hurt that I'm easy to kill. Oh, I've got loads of torches. Oh yeah, I was going to take those to Mystery Lake. Let's put them away for now. Just carry a few with me. Okay, that's probably warm enough. Can always warm up at Misanthropes. Taking this. Lovely. Yeah, I think I include Blackrock in that as well. I think Blackrock's got that nice environmental storytelling. It feels like an actual place, which is good. Because I've always thought, like, Mystery Lake, don't get me wrong, I love it. It's a great region. But it feels like a video game level, you know? It doesn't really feel like somewhere that would exist. Whereas somewhere like Blackrock, I could see that existing in real life. This is when someone says, did you know Mystery Lake is actually based off of this real life place? And it's like exactly the same. I look like an idiot. Yeah, you get what I mean? Good. That's good enough for me. If one person agrees, then I'm fine. Yeah, some of the regions are just like that. But some do it better, because I think with Mystery Lake, it feels like it's a little bit too on the nose where some stuff is. Like it just kind of sticks out. It's like, okay, we've just plonked that thing there. But other places that have also got a lot of stuff, like Pleasant Valley. Like Pleasant Valley feels more realistic to me. Like, why wouldn't the office have bathrooms? Yeah. Well, do you know what? Actually, I think there's a reason why it might not have a bathroom. The camp office presumably is only open during the summer months. And therefore, you can just, you know, do your ablutions outside. No, there's no outhouse. There's no outhouse around it. Then again, there are also... There's just no outhouses in general in Mystery Lake. But yeah, I think the logic is it would be in the summer, so you can do your ablutions outside. You'd have to, you know, get your trowel out. So you wouldn't need to... You wouldn't be there in the winter months, which is when you'd actually want a toilet or maybe an outhouse. But then, yeah, other places are actually lived in during the entire year. Liver fog sucks. Yeah, I've never actually had troubles with insomnia, though. I don't know if I just always drank the herbal teas to deal with them. It's annoying in terms of not being able to see anything. That's the main thing, because it's like the worst kind of fog you can have. Right. Right. All done? All done. Cool, we'll do that tonight. We're not heading to Mystery Lake today, but maybe tomorrow. As I say, we'll see what trade we can set up. Okay, let's maybe... Let's warm up a little bit. And then I think I'll beachcomb along the coastline. It's only because I've taken a bit of condition damage today that already that I'd like to get a little bit more condition back. There is one good thing about Glimmer Fog, actually, is that it's a much safer time to go and do the caches and the tails rather than waiting for an Aurora. Got a load of salt up here as well. Should bring that back with me. We could do that now. Realistically, I'm not going to pick up enough stuff whilst we beachcomb. I'm way down. Yeah, that's fine. I do want a stick though to light a fire, so let's grab one of these sticks. And we'll eat a bit of food as well. There's a little bits of food here. Holy, that's a big bit of fish. Should take that. I don't know if I've ever had one. 2024. Damn, what a year. Oh, to go back to 2024. Yeah, I should take that as proper food at some point to walk somewhere with. Just for the smell aspect. It's not good in terms of the weight. I mean, I don't actually know how fish compares to meat in terms of weight, but yeah. I tell you what, it helps if you go the right bloody way. But yeah, in terms of individual items, it's better because you're not going to smell as much. You know, I could take that one bit of fish. That's basically the equivalent of taking two. Well, it's the equivalent of taking two venison steaks, because obviously smells half as much. Is this a blizzard? It's just snow. I don't really mind. If I do get a bit cold in the end, so what? It's really edging on becoming a blizzard, this. Is that a stick? It is indeed a stick. And some crisps. Lovely. Sorry, chips? Is that in response to me saying edging? You can use the word edging and it not be weird. You're the one making it weird. Unless it's not in response to me saying edging, in which case I guess I'm the one who made it weird. Yes, lol? Okay, never mind. I'm fine. Yeah, you're the one making it weird. Oh, this wind. Oh well. I just make everything weird? Yeah, you do have that effect, it's true. Oh, did I burn more stuff here the last time we cooked as well, probably? No, we haven't cooked that stuff yet. Oh, this wind is atrocious. Gonna get very wet as well. Wow, that's 3 stags there. Jesus. If I had a fire, I would 100% hunt one of them right now. Alas, earwax. We still got quite a bit of the day left. I could quickly nip up to Jackrabbit house and just wait in there to see if this wind improves.
Sure getting cold.
This is a bit of a nightmare at the moment to try and walk through. Salt's not respawned either. Don't know how... I feel like not much stuff actually spawns behind the island whenever I've walked past. I really would like someone to... and I'm not going to do it. I really would like someone to map out the beachcombing spots, because there are set spots for it, if you don't know. So they'll always appear in the same kind of places. Should gather sticks as well whilst I'm at it. Even warming up out of the wind. A bunny rabbit. Hey, bunny rabbit. Aww. Okay, you can go. Bye. Right, let's stop in here for a moment. Deep in the mine. Well, you know what Gandalf said? Stay away from the mines. Or whatever. I can't remember. He doesn't exactly say stay away from the mines, but that kind of vibe. Cool. I don't think I want to take anything from here back home. You can see where I've looted all the carpets from here. Or the rugs, I should say. I'd love if you could take the tables. That would be nice. Oh, we haven't taken this one. Why not? Yoink. That time in my stream last week, you said to let the bunny go. Yeah? What about it? And I did the next one I caught, but I don't think you were in chat. Oh, was I not? I just assume you were evil. I forgot to drop off this charcoal. Let's drop it here. I really don't care about it, so why not? Okay. I'll believe you that you say you let it go. But I let one go just now, just in case. I'm just making friends with them. That's what I'm doing. You know how you throw stones at people to make friends with them? Same kind of thing. Let you know I did, in your honour. And I appreciate you using the English spelling of honour as well. Or British spelling, I should say. The wind did indeed die down. How long have we got? Still got a good chunk of time. Gather up these sticks. My phone told me it was spelled wrong. That's so funny. Because you've been talking to me. It's like, oh, clearly you must be English if you're talking to this person who's spelling honour with a U. Yeah, this is all beachcombing from just high winds. Lots of reclaimed wood and sticks, as I say. That's fine. Did get the odd things. Like the shoes are good to get. Cured leather, you know. If this run lasted forever, then I'd eventually use that for my moose hide satchel. I don't know what is the most important. Probably birch saplings is the most important thing to me. They're the things I'd probably use up quickest. I don't even know if I collect enough birch saplings at the moment to keep up with all of my my uses. You know, for arrows and for bush crossbows. I don't know. I do have a lot of arrow shafts. We have brought most of them back to a couple places. Mountain Town to Grandmother's. We've got them in Mistral Lake, and we've got them here in Quonset. I feel like they're the big groupings we've got. That salt's not back yet. I always do it on this bit of ice. There's this weird bit of thin ice that just juts out here. Every time it gets me. You're a needy birch? I am indeed. Yeah, bandage. Sure, why not? No, you're not ruined. That's nice.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Well, that I don't give a monkey's about. Yeah, salt's not back. Cool. Let's carry these fish back over to where I've got all those other fish there. I'm getting more than I can actually cook because I'm beach combing more often than I have a clear day at the moment. This is a bit of an odd fishing hut. Do you think anyone's ever used this one to fish inside? It's kind of out of the way. Well, it's not far from the fishing village, but the problem is there's one closer to the fishing village right over there. And if you want one with a door, there's one there as well. Me? You've used that one, have you? Such a random place. Then again, that actually does track for you. Going out of the way to use a weird fishing hut. Right. We've got a little bit of time left. I could go for one of these deer. It's not too cold. I'd rather kill them closer to home. I do have a decent amount of space as well. We wanna get back before the night because of the aurora. And then obviously a few sticks actually we could get here as well. Obviously we then want to do the trade. How goes your setting up, Sakura? What kind of things do you use for a base? I'm always curious what people consider a base. Because people have different definitions. That deer's not even part of the group of 3 stags we saw coming over here. I like in a base for there to be stuff for making a bow, fixing up arrows, doing clothing repairs, has food, has water, has the capability to do fires, so it's got coal and stuff, or lots of fuel, other fuel. No, I don't think I'm going to go for one of these deer. And also has medical supplies. Basically anything I might need to survive, like to restock. Because pretty much I carry everything around with me I need to just live in most places. You know, I've got a bow, I can hunt, I carry a pot or a can for making water, and I have ways to start fires, and I've got fuel. Which is pretty much everything you need. Clothing, I don't carry like spare cloth with me, which I think I've considered actually starting carrying just one piece of cloth with me instead of carrying as many bandages, because it does weigh half as much carrying one cloth versus 2 bandages. And obviously you get 2 bandages from one piece of cloth, and then I could also use it for repairs if I need. But generally the idea is I shouldn't be ever too far from one of my bases. And I can do repairs and stuff in those places. Not that I've got much of a call to go to most of the regions now that I've looted them. The exception is Blackrock if I want a milling machine, which at the moment I'm just making new tools when I need them rather than repairing stuff. I could do that at some point though. Just take a load of like my pots and pans and hatchets that are damaged and lug them all the way to Blackrock to repair them. Or if I want to make noisemakers, but I don't want to make noisemakers because they're shit. Food, water, materials, a wet bench, fire. Yeah, that's pretty good. Actually, I poked my head in the... this is my fishing hut. And when I say my fishing hut, as in this is the fishing hut I use to fish with here in Coastal Highway. It's got all my tip-ups, and it's pretty much the closest one to Quonset. It's got a door, which just feels nice to have. I don't think... I have a vague memory of the ones with doors being slightly warmer than the ones without doors, but I don't know. Could take some water back with me. I actually don't want to take too much food from here because I do need food whilst I'm here fishing, so maybe I shouldn't take any more of that stuff back. I could definitely take some water. Because I'll just keep making more here. Leave that one. I hate being encumbered.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
No, you're fine, Astrid. You've stayed pretty warm. Yeah, let's just leave those there. Let's actually just put them out in the middle of the path a bit more. And let's get rid of this. Bit of a distraction on my blizzard line here to have that there. Right, what will we do until the Aurora? Not sure. I think I will go to Mystery Lake tomorrow. I've got a couple of things I need to take there, and then we'll go to Fall on Muskeg when we're there. Probably next stream. I could do some more bird hunting in Mystery Lake. Always need more ptarmigan down. So just because I kind of regret going for the ptarmigan bedroll. I almost wish I'd maintained a normal bedroll and just used that for emergencies. Because it just takes so much to repair the ptarmigan one. Sorry, the downfield bedroll. Canister for my respirator. Yep,
So
that's handy to
cold.
have there. That's actually something, I think I might have a canister here in Quonset I should take over to Zoc. Because realistically, the only place they're ever going to be used is in Zone of Contamination. Because they're part of the DLC. They wouldn't introduce an area where you could really use them otherwise. Do you have a regular bedroll somewhere in the world? I don't know. I've got one ruined one. In Camp Office. And I think that's literally it. I don't think I have any other bedrolls. I really stupidly, I broke one down in Blackrock because it got ruined, and I was like, oh, well, there's no use for this. I didn't know at the time that you could use ruined bedrolls for the downfield ones. Of course, now I know. I don't know. Maybe I've got another one somewhere, but I really wouldn't know where. Potentially Mountain Town. I could believe that I left one there. Stuff to break down. More charcoal. I don't actually know. Where am I putting my charcoal? In here, I think. Yeah. Drop off the plain wood. I do wonder what happened to my carpet, my rug. I don't know if it got deleted when I, like, reloaded back in or when I moved something. It's weird, because that's not even originally from here, and it just deleted it. Bit windy out here. They're kind of exclusively for the Langston mine. You don't really need them when you're walking around the surface on zone of contamination, unless you're... If you choose to, like, walk into the middle of the toxic pools, then yeah, you probably need them, but as far as I know, there's nothing in the pool, so you're just asking for trouble. You can technically use them in Blackrock, but you don't need them in the Blackrock mine. Because it's a lot... the gas section is really small compared to the Langston mine ones. And obviously then that would be kind of pay to win for the DLC. The rug is with the rose hips now. It's in a better place. That's funny. Right, well let's... Because I don't mind leaving early in the morning for Mystery Lake, because there's also places to stop to warm up, so let's... What? Smart detection? What? What's wrong with saying I hate the Black Rock mine? I'm guessing it might have something to do with I hate the black. Maybe the auto mod doesn't like where that's going, that statement. Right. The Black Rock mine, I like the Black Rock mine. It's nice and linear, which is handy for a mine. You're not wandering around in it, really. Died to the gas once? Oh, did you? Did you not run? They added a... which I don't think is... It either didn't used to exist, or maybe it's not in Wintermute. But there's a little tunnel you can go in to get your breath back partway through. So you don't even have to necessarily run it. Right. Okay. Let's grab things to take to Mystery Lake. And then I don't have to do it in the morning. Torches. And then I also wanted to take some spare arrows. Though those are just... yeah, just a couple arrows would be good. We'll take my flask, because we're going to be going... we're going to be going into full-on muskeg, and I might need it there. That's what I'm trying to say. Right, we'll grab water. Just grab a bunch of that. And I'll take some of the fish up with me as well. Obviously not going to grab that now because it smells. Is there anything else we wanted to take for either our safe house in Broken Railroad or to Mystery Lake? Don't want the crampons, that doesn't matter. Maybe I should take some of these heat packs over. I think that can go next to there now. I'm not going to go to the far territories whilst I'm there, but eventually I'll take those heat packs over. I think that's fine where they are. I panicked. Nah, that's fair enough. It can be quite disorienting if this is the first time you've been there, especially if you haven't done Wintermute. And it's just like, wait, what? And you just like start moving through the gas. I think maybe people don't think, oh, let me take a moment, back off, and think what I'm doing. People might just wander in and come a cropper. Is there anything else? I can't think of anything else. Just like looking at everything I have, although it's a bit dark. I could always do it in the morning as well. Okay. I mean, most stuff I've got in camp office, I don't need to take extra stuff over for it. Oh, clear day. Unfortunately, too late. Might as well eat this stuff now. That means I don't have to spend time eating it later, whilst I've got nothing better to do. I've gathered all the sticks from around here, so I can't even do that outside right now. Yeah. I don't know. Guess we'll just wait. We'll just have to wait then. I would like to try getting back up onto the roof. That would be fun. Don't know if anyone's ever managed it, but it feels like it's more doable now that we have more things that have collision. You can get on this bit here. Like this. And then I can't remember if I managed to get up onto this bit as well. Yeah, I did. Then you can get on here. And then you can put stuff down here that has collision. So like the Camber Flight porridges have collision if you go through a loading zone. And then you can also put safe house items down in the box, and that has collision. You'd have to get so high. Like, you've got to get up to that, where I'm looking there. Like, that kind of ledge of snow there before you could start climbing up. So, I don't know. Collision test stream. I'm sat. It's fun trying to break the game. Yeah, I don't know. Just sit around. Might as well go break up some branches. I don't know. Nothing better to do.
It's dusk, so I can't be
10 whole minutes to break up a branch. Can you imagine? In real life, I think I could do it in about, I don't know, a minute. Some animal fat there. Let's bring that back to the base. Why not? Maybe I'll turn it into oil at some point. It's not like I can make pemmican bars anymore. Oh, my poor rose hips. That's The Sims, in case anyone's curious. I just got that in my head. Lovely screenshot of the mining pit during the war. Nice. Nice cock. Right. Let's stop talking about nice cocks and drop off these sticks. Okay. Right. I am going to, I don't know. Let's go make some more arrow shafts, I guess. I don't know. Just something to do. Where are you? Where are you? There we go. I've got a lot of arrow shafts, so not in any real danger. Right. Let's go around here. This will slurp up. Yeah, the pit is pretty in its own right, for sure. Thank you for the hydrate, Cos. I will indeed hydrate. Let's just do some torches whilst we're waiting. Probably happen on the second torch, the aurora will activate. I was wrong. Failure. I can't read a clock. That's not even on the third one. To be fair, torches are only 2 minutes, so it's basically like you're just standing there. They don't actually take any time to do. Oh, there you go. Fourth torch. In my defence... Right, we are a little bit tired.
Up for another trade?
That's fine. We can sleep later into the day then, and
Roger that.
doesn't really
I'm on
matter. Shouldn't be too much stuff to bring back. What, it was, don't know, like 5 bags of flour or so, and then more of the heat thingies that should barely weigh anything. Each bag of flour is 1.5 kilos, so 7.5 kilos. Should be alright. I could always leave stuff in, well, I am carrying some stuff from Mystery Lake actually as well, so maybe. We could always leave it in Misanthropes. Got about half an hour left of the stream, so we should be able to get to Mystery Lake at least. I don't know what trade we'll set up. It doesn't really matter what. I've not got any raw meat ready to trade, so we'll have to sort it out anyway. As in, we'll have to go hunting anyway when it comes to it, so we're not in a rush. Because obviously if I've got meat sitting around, I'd rather get the trade done before it goes off, and it's kind of useless to me. I haven't got the bear back yet, unless, of course, we've got the 2 bears not here, potentially. Because you can have 2 or 3 in Coastal Highway. I don't believe they're ever all active at the same... Oh, no, rather, they can be all active at the same time, but you can also just have 2 active at a time, and the third one just won't appear. Which may well be the case. Yes, actually, because I don't see any bones in there. Yeah, I don't think there's any bones. Oh, no. No, those are bones right there, next to the campfire. Although that doesn't necessarily mean the bear's about. It just means the bear could spawn, but I think it's obviously decided not to with the other 2 active. But if we go kill one of them, then it probably will show up. So maybe when we come back from Mystery Lake, we check. Because it's a really convenient bear to kill that one to bring food over to Quonset. And the one behind isn't too bad either. One all the way by the river, the campgrounds, is a bit annoying. In fact, I think I've got food over by the fishing village I need to bring back. Right. 6 bags of flour, okay. That's fine. That'd be quite a nice shot with the crows flying in front of the aurora. Don't know how well that'd show up on the camera. I would like to get some more pictures of wildlife. I do regret not taking a picture of the cougar when I had it pinned underneath the log. Then again, I was a little bit, you know, it was a cougar at the end of the day. I'm a little bit on edge. I'm not thinking about, you know, photo opportunities. It was a hectic time. It was a hectic time. It was the best of times. Yeah. That was what? That was when I fully looted Ash Canyon, right? Because that's why I would have killed the cougar. I don't think I wasn't planning on killing that cougar, but I ended up really stinking of meat, really close to it, so it tracked me. And I heard it beneath me, and it came up to that log. I'm probably the only person ever to have fought the cougar there, because it is really far from its territory. In fact, Coz, today you went, like, where you heard the cougar and you were worried about it, the log that I trapped that cougar under, it was further to the left than where you were. Just as an example, because obviously you know you didn't run into the cougar, even though you heard it. So it was really far out of its way. But it's just because I went above, there's a little plateau above where that cougar is, and I went above there and I smelt. And for an animal, it doesn't matter what the range is. Let's bring this animal fat back to base as well. It doesn't matter what their normal range is. If they smell you, they'll start walking round to you, even if they've got to go all the way around. Yeah, it's really far. It's worth keeping in mind if you do smell. Probably find the wolves have moved back in here when we come back, but that's fine. Go through a cycle of killing the wolves out here. It means I get the wolf pelts for repairs, which is good, especially because of how much wolf stuff I use.
Come in.
Like, I've only just gone and picked up the stuff, and he's demanded from me.
My pal.
I kind of like this light here next to the radio. That's cute.
Let me go over it with you.
God, I don't even know what I want. Oh, water purification tablets. Finally. Oh, yay. The fact you have to give him water for these. This is the worst trade ever. Like, what the fuck? Who in their right mind has done this? Maybe if you want, like, just something to decorate your base with, and you've used up all your water purification tablets. What a terrible trade. You've got to pay water for them. I mean, water purification tablets are one of the worst items in the game. They're not... Some people really do hate them, and like, you know, they do have their uses. If you need to save a bit of time, and you've got a lot of water that you've made, like, bear in mind, they essentially save you about an hour. No, wait. How long does it take to do... Yeah, they can save you... No, they save you about half an hour. No. In the early game, I have to think about it. In the early game, if you're low-level fire starting, water purification tablets can save you an hour of, like, fire time, which can be handy. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, you can make use of that. They're not really worth the weight to carry with you because they are quite heavy. I don't know why they're so heavy. I think the box is the box is actually smaller than it should be, because I think the tablets are really big in real life. I don't want any of this, but I don't know what I want from the trader. I think I might just set up one flower trade, and then I'll just come back to this. I could, like, cycle through trades. You can't get normal flares off of him, can you? Oh, there's a use for charcoal. 7 plants, though, is ugh. I don't know. Potatoes. Thin wool sweater. It'd be nice to have a spare of one of those, but I could just obviously trade for it if I need it. Yeah, I think I might just do 1 bag of flour, and I'll work it out at some other point. Yeah, it is an endless water cycle of trading. Maybe that's what he's trying to replicate, is the water cycle. By doing it like that. I mean, that's what he's going for. Right. I'm just going to drop these sticks here. Don't worry, I'll clear them up at some point. We need to drop the flour off. And I'll take these heat packs with me, as I say. We'll eventually use them in the far territory, so might as well take them over. I need to take torches as well. I feel heavy. Why do I feel so heavy? I don't know. Oh, I've got extra arrows on me. And now I've got my pot back as well. That's probably it. Right, let's grab torches. Get some decent-ish ones. Basically, I've got no torches in Mystery Lakes at camp office, so I just want to grab a few spare. Because I've got so many here. Yeah, that's probably do. Okay. I think we sleep for the night now. Yeah, I think so. Can we stack these up with each other? Can I get super loud radio? I don't think they do stack, you know. I can't hear this one separately. Doesn't appear to be doing anything. Yeah. We'll lay down, Asher. Don't you worry. Right. 10 hours of sleep. I think I am just going to go with the normal bow. Still got some condition left on it. I think the normal bow, it goes down to 30% before it can
Tongue feels
break.
like sandpaper.
Well, we're not leaving for Mystery Lake yet, I guess. I'm going to grab a few bits of fish and I'll just take the biggest one with me for the trip.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Lovely. Okay, let's slurp you up. Yeah, I'm trying to take food up with me each time. Even if I don't eat it all, then I can just leave it there, and then eventually I don't need to keep taking food with me every trip, is the idea. Right, well, whilst we wait for the blizzard, let's do a bit of base maintenance. Stock up the salt in here. And in here. Good enough. Haven't got any arrows to make. I do need to have a think about maybe making some bits of furniture here, like storage. How much storage space does the trunk have? If I had to guess, at least I would hope it's at like 20 kilos. I don't know though. Ah, I like those two pictures we've taken recently. Fishing hut in the Aurora when we were fishing, and then got the rainbow in HRV. That is the... I can't remember the name of the cave, but in Ash Canyon, I think. The one where the moose spawns. On the pond. What is it called? Climber's Cave. Yeah. In fact, I think that might be the moose there, that blob. It's kind of hard to tell, but yeah. I haven't really got any photos of wildlife. I've got one. I tried to take a picture of a bunny and a fucking snowflake got in the way. Yeah, the it's not high enough quality really to get ones like that. You kind of want to do more like vistas. I think look a little bit better. Or artsy pictures, you know, art house. I was thinking about that snowflake the other day. That's a funny statement. Took a few ones in Ash Canyon. I assume this was when I still had to take some photos, maybe. Maybe I just wanted to. I don't know. But yeah, I've got a photo of every region and all of the transition regions, even though you don't have to do that for the achievement, but I did it. Been all over the place we have. Don't know why I took two of basically the same photo. That one's quite nice. I like the sepia look. I don't know, we do some clothing repairs before we head out. How are we for socks? What are you? 73, so you are actually lower. Only get 0.1 back from that. Get 0.3 back from this. Let's repair this, why not? Takes an hour anyway. 0.6 on that, 0.4 on that. Obviously a degree from this. But I just want to get better value out of the cougar hides. I mean, obviously I could break it down, harvest it. All you're using up then is guts, which is obviously easy enough to get back. And I feel like it takes like 12 hours to make. Oh no, it takes 18 hours. Oh wait, no. Yeah, 12 hours with the Sanket. Probably worth doing, actually. Not that I'm going to do it now, but... yeah, I definitely could do that. Because missing out on a degree of warmth is pretty big. The amount of times I've been cold by a degree or two. Rhino, that was the longest 6 minutes of my life. What the heck? I'm glad you're back. We were worried. Got home and had chores to do? Okay, fair enough. We'll let you off this one time. Yeah, I don't know, Sekiro. I guess that's just how the mine is laid out. Rhino lives, indeed. Is there anything else I should be taking? Oh, the canister. Let's take that, because we want that in the far territory, so I might as well grab that now. I've got fuel over there. I don't need fuel. Tell you what I have a distinct lack of here. Flares. I only have one spare flare here. I've got a load of marine flares. Not that I ever use flares. Like, I carry it on me, and it's a heavy thing to carry around. They're only 0.25. But obviously, in the event of strong winds, if something's after me and I need a fire, and I can't get into wind chill protection, and I can't kill it for whatever reason, then that's when I had the flare. And that's kind of what you want to do. Like, take things for when, you know, shit goes wrong. Don't think things will go alright. I'm a firm believer in not taking the ballistic vest everywhere with you, because it's just such a big weight investment. Maybe I should, now that, you know, especially as I like wander around an area like this. Like, if I hunt a bear, I could do it just to be a bit safer. Actually, does it even help against the bear? Because bears just set you to like 20% condition of whatever you're on at the moment. You even DM'd him? Aww. Promised I'd wash the dogs. I see. Should have put the dogs on stream. Give the dogs the keyboard next time. We're going to have this blizzard all bloody day, and I'm never going to get to Mystery Lake after all this. Where is love? I should just keep this. Actually, let's keep this near the entrance. This is kind of like my spare clothes that I don't actually use, but spare clothes if something happens and I just need to wear some clothes. them there. These are my actual spare clothes. I don't necessarily maintain them. What I do is, as I did earlier, I always just repair the thing that's lowest and then wear that, and then everything else just stays here, which I think is the best way to do it, rather than just maintaining another spare set somewhere. Because I'm never going to let my clothes get low enough that I'm getting the full value out of the repair anyway. Cougar's the one I let get lowest. But even like this at 87%, I'm tempted to repair it. Because I get 0.6 back from repairing it. Should I do it? We've got to wait out this blizzard anyway. How long does it take with this? An hour 55? Sure. Nice. Should be on 28 now. We are. Sounds like it still could be a blizzard out there. Should have streamed to the wash. Yeah, we all wanted to see that. Okay, blizzard has just ended by the looks of things. Alright, lovely. Okay. I'll just warm up a little bit, and also going in and out like this should reset the weather to whatever it is actually supposed to be right now. And we'll just kind of hoof it over to Mystery Lake. Means we'll get there in the evening, but you know, I can't help if a blizzard stops me. There you go. You see how it clears up a lot better, a lot quicker by doing that. It's a little nippy, but oh well. We'll try walk along the coastline with the wind on our right. Can stay in wind chill most of the way there. It's actually closer to 3 hours than I thought by the time we've left for Mystery Lake. We'll wrap up when we get there. But we'll go on a little bit longer, obviously, because I'm not going to get there in the next 5 minutes. Don't know how long it takes to do this walk from Quonset to camp office. And it's a walk I don't particularly get bored of either. A walk I got really bored of doing was from Quonset to the bunker in Pleasant Valley or up to Timberwolf Mountain, because we just had to do it so many times back to back for the trader missions. It genuinely just drove me up the wall. I should be careful about wolves here, because I've walked out this bit before smelling only a little bit and run into company. Looks like we're okay. Free stream, we're eating well tonight. Yeah, you get a whole extra 10 minutes probably. I have debated doing longer streams, but I do struggle, not necessarily with the streams when they go on longer, but I struggle afterwards, being absolutely exhausted. Which I'm sure some people would laugh at me at, because, you know, I am sitting here playing a video game. But obviously it's a lot of talking and being engaging, etc. as well. And this is not me doing a woe is me, trust me. I am not. But I know what tires me out. I can also be exhausting. Nah, Rhino, you're fine. Not like that, cos. Sort of mental activity? Yeah. It is. Depends on the game as well. Like, some games are easier. Like, it comes and goes with TLD, because With TLD, especially on a long run like this, which is why most people don't stream their long runs, is you constantly have to think of stuff to do. And I try and keep it entertaining and change it up. And there'll be moments where it dips, you know, like we spent a lot of time in Coastal Highway recently, which is a bit more chilled out, you know, it's my main base, I'm just going around doing base maintenance things or trading or whatever. But obviously we changed it up. I mean, we went and did the whole world looting stuff, which took us quite a while, that was like a month in game. We've not quite finished it yet. We've got a little bit of Full on Muskeg to do. And a tiny bit of Timberwolf Mountain to do at some point. And then the whole DLC areas, but yeah. Oh, and I have a little bit of Broken Railroad to do, but I think I've already looted it, but I don't know for certain that I have. Down in the little ravine in Broken Railroad and across the bridge, which is actually one of the places there can be some rose hips, which they're prized possessions now, any rose hips I get. Not that it really matters, because there's no, because rose hips are not renewable, there's no like great use for them that I'm like, oh, these few rose hips are going to save me. Like, it'll just let me make a few more Camberflight porridges or pemmican bars if I want. Which, pemmican bars would be good for the trip around the far territories when I'm looting them, because it would give me extra fatigue. You didn't do anything, Cars. I'd just like to be a little shit. I like the house cleaning parts. I like seeing how everyone does organisation and such. Yeah, that can be quite nice. I try and do a mix of it, you know, do a bit of base stuff, fishing every now and then, hunting. You know, hunts are the more interesting thing. Like, people normally want to see you interacting with the wildlife. But yeah, I've thought about doing tournaments, but I do worry with tournaments about me messing them up and then being like, oh, great, well, that was all for nothing. Because something that keeps me going for this run, for instance, is the fact that I'm always working towards the 1,000 days achievement, which of course that is meaningless. You know, you don't get anything for doing that, but it's just, you know, it's a mark of having done it, and it's the last achievement I've got for this game as well. Oh, fuck me. Oh. Where are you? Oh. That'll make me jump. I'm not used to seeing wolves around here. Most of the time they're not up here. But there is a wolf spawn just over there. I've got to get up this hill without getting caught on it and then having the wolf go after me. I just forget which side you go up. I feel like you go up the right side and then go over to the left. Nope. Oh, it lost me for a second long. Go up the left side and then go to the right. So even the wolf's struggling. It's like, what are you doing? There we go. I overthink a lot of things, just reading the rules. I have all these questions. I can't imagine how I'd be in a tournament. Yeah, exactly. And I'm sure most of it, people running tournaments would be fine. Like, if you made, like, small mistakes. But then again, maybe they wouldn't be, because obviously there's, like, monetary gain from doing the tournaments. Because normally they give away Twitch subs or bits or whatever. Yeah, I just don't like the idea that I'd mess up and then it was just a waste of time. It depends as well, like, if it's fun enough to do the process of the tournament. Like the actual gameplay rather than just the end of it. Because a lot of the tournaments I've seen, like, you're kind of just working towards this one final thing. and it doesn't feel like the middle would be particularly interesting. I thought that was an arrow sticking out of there. Do you know what? I think I've said that before as well. Weirdly enough. The wolf lost me. Yep. Gosh, feels like it's been a while since we've done this walk. I mean, I don't like the bit of going over the ravine, the trestle. I feel like that is one very realistic way I could lose this run. All it takes is to forget you've got auto walk on and you're dead. Let's leave that bit there. I've actually got quite a lot of food I've left in ravine. We'll leave this at the other end, I guess. No point carrying it all the way through Mystery Lake. So it takes 5 minutes. Wait, no. Yeah, it takes about 9 minutes to walk from Quonset to the entrance to Ravine. God. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. You're walking across most of the region. Coastal Highway is deceptively big. It's just because a lot of it is obviously ice, so there's nothing of interest really on it. We'll see also if I've got any rose hips here in camp office. I don't. I feel like I did bring them all to their death in Quonset in Coastal Highway, but maybe. I'm pretty sure, and I hope it is the case, that we had a lot of rose hips in Mountain Town, however. So technically I could still do all of the Camberflight porridges I was planning to do, because I feel like I got about 1,500 there. It might be a bit less, might be about 1,100 or so. But we'll have to go back over to find out at some point. Oh, I tell you what I did forget to bring, now that I talk about Mountain Town. I wanted to bring the skillets with me. Fortunately, the wind is right in our face, so this is going to be a little slow going. Anyone ever done the goat down into ravine from here? To go straight out that way, across the rocks. It's one of the scariest ones to do, because if you take one wrong turn, you just die. And not as in you fall to your death, you literally just get kill boxed. Does it work? There is a kill box all along the bottom and underneath this bridge, all along there. You have to go literally all the way down. I think you get over to that snow over there and you can go down, but you can't go on any of that bit there. You have to go like straight across and then down. It's awful. It's terrible. And realistically, kind of pointless. I mean, you could save a bit of time doing that rather than coming around and getting the rope. But any goat down like that, you're probably better off just taking the rope. I don't see... I've never seen anyone actually do it in a natural run. I've only seen it when people have been like, oh, did you know you could do this? And bear in mind, obviously, you then kind of fucked yourself in terms of you haven't got the rope going down into a ravine if you've not set it up. So you can't get back out. You'd have to go through Bleak Inlet, and nobody wants to do that. Ugh, come on, wind. Let's do it on day 999. Can you imagine? It would be quite funny to do something really like risky or dangerous on day 999. I don't know. Maybe I could try. I could try and do what I did in the Misery run and go after 3 cougars back to back. I mean, hey, it worked out in that. So, for 82p, pretty sure I've paid you more than that just from you being here. And yes, if you've not seen my Misery run, I recommend it. I think it's quite a good run. It started a long time ago, and I took a big break doing it, but the end was quite funny. But I deliberately just went and did. I like how this rope's been sat here for about 500 days. I don't know why I ended up with a spare rope. I'm not sure where I got the rope from that I put on there or not. On the rope slot. Yeah, no, the Misery playthrough, we got to the last affliction just so I could get the achievement, and we wrapped it up ourselves. We decided how it ended.
It's so cold. I think.
Certainly haven't heard it. Wait, heard what? I like the deer's little honks. I don't think the stags sound any different than the does. They all do the same honk honks. I was kind of hoping to get a bit more birch bark because I would like that for trading in future. Ask and you shall receive. It's not like I really need the teas as much as I make them. Let's just leave that here. We'll warm up a little bit in the trailers here. I just left food everywhere. Oh, I love it. Especially on these routes that I just do constantly. It's nice knowing that I've always got food along them. Bow out when you come into here because there's a wolf spawn right by that tree over there. It can appear. It does, however, kind of glitch out when you walk near it. I feel like there's some weird barrier here that it can't see you through for a moment. Nip in here. Don't know what we'll do with our evening because we've got a lot of fatigue left to burn. Well, I've got nothing better to do. Let's break down some torches whilst we warm up. What I should probably do at some point is sit down and work out where I want to put a load of outposts as well. Which would just be a place that's got a bit of food and water on like a route that I'm stopping off on. Maybe I shouldn't have brought this. I mean, could maybe do a couple repairs with it. Right. Let's drink and let's get out of here. Obviously, afternoon, indoors, very warm, so you warm up very quickly, so you don't need to spend too long inside. And don't forget, when you go back outside, it's going to be pretty warm. It's either about to be a clear day or it was a clear day, but it got overwritten. It got overwritten, okay. Yeah, when you go back outside, it's not going to be that cold, so even if you don't fill up your temperature bar, you can, your gauge, you can make use of it, and it'll slowly burn away. I can have a little look for birch bark around here as well. We might as well head back along the tracks because it is slightly faster. I could just swing around down here. There we go. Grab a couple of these. Given I've got no wolves here, it means they're going to be in other places. Potentially more annoying places. Although then again, I don't see any deer here. Normally it's either wolves or deer. Guess nothing. Oh, this could be a blizzard coming in. It's very white in front of me. If you ever lose visibility rapidly, there's a good chance it's a blizzard. If it is, it doesn't really matter. We just follow the tracks to get to Quonset, to get to camp office. It's fine. It's the beauty of Mystery Lake if you're going along this line, is you can't really get lost. Yeah, I don't know what we'll do with the rest of this day. Would have been nice actually if we'd brought a fire hardened arrow. Maybe I could have gone off some ptarmigans. I mean, I still could, to be fair. I don't trust you, Rhino. I can't make anything rude out of that, so I'll ask. What's an affogato? It sounds kind of like gatto. Obviously, it's not spelt the same as in cake. I'm just waiting for some rude thing to be said, though. But I can't work it out if it is. I'm always suspicious. Well, Blizzard's not started yet, so maybe let's try go up this hill. I don't know if we can get up here from here, but I've had ptarmigans on top of this hill before. Vanilla bean gelato with espresso. Oh. Well, I wouldn't like it because I don't like coffee. But I don't really know what a vanilla bean gelato is. Gelato's like ice cream, right? Yeah, normally just on this hill here. -5 points. That's not how it works around here, buddy. I'm the points master. Don't hear any ptarmigans. Sorry, I'm just listening out there. Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't we head back via the cave? Because there will almost certainly be ptarmigans up there, and I could grab those ptarmigans. You also get birch bark up here, I think. Well, I don't know where, because there were some birch trees there, but I don't see any other ones. I don't know if those
Starting to
wolves...
feel numb.
Don't know which wolves those were. That's the cave there. You can tell because it's the darker stone. Obviously, I don't have the fire hardened arrows, so I will just be getting one ptarmigan. If indeed they are here. I mean, maybe they're not respawned yet. We did wipe them out last time we were here. Oh, I see one. Okay. Jesus, got 19 stones on me. You by yourself? I think you might be. Well, that's fine then. Could you not run away? Could you sit down? Thank you. I always hate when they don't go down instantly. Because the amount of times I've bounced stones off of rabbits and ptarmigans and they've just been fine. It's more than I care to mention. What's the type of decision-making game you just played called? Telly something? What? What do you mean? You mean what, like, Dispatch was? Decision-making games, some people call them. Or choices matter games. Yeah, story games, visual novels. There's a few things for it, I guess. Oh, what, started streaming, what, Dispatch or games like that in general? Yeah, well, people copy me. People copy me. Especially in the TLD community, you know. I am the focal point for what is trendy, including not playing TLD. We got the close wolf spawn, which is kind of annoying because that always scares me when I've got meat up here cooking and it sneaks up on me. Yeah, I mean, I think they called like those genres. Like there are some specific companies that make them, like Telltale used to do those games, for instance.
Wait.
I guess we'll do the ptarmigan. We brought a load of torches back, which is cool. Yeah. Yeah, Telltale Games used to do games like that. They don't exist anymore, however. I will be playing The Wolf Among Us at some point on stream as the next one in that genre. We've done a few games like that. It's kind of like the secondary type of games I play on this channel. Because we did Detroit Become Human. We did... Oh, I need to leave some spare arrows here. I might as well leave the most damaged arrows. Because they're spare arrows, so I'll just use them at some point. If I lose my arrows or something and I need arrows here, I've got them now. We've done The Walking Dead. What else did I do? I did another one as well. Oh, Life is Strange. That's a bit more like... Well, I don't know. It's not exactly the same style, style of gameplay, but yeah. Okay. Brought a load of water. Don't know how our water was here, but... Recency bias? Yeah, that's true as well. You notice things like that. Right, this birch bark, I'm not going to turn this into prepared birch bark, and maybe we can use these for trades in future, rather than using up my old man's beard. I mean, old man's beard does respawn because you get it from beachcomb, so or it's renewable rather than it does respawn, I should say. More stuff to take. Well, this is more to take to the far territories, but that's trash. Do you want to bundle that in there? Maybe not. Right. Let's drink a bit. I'm a trendsetter. Go getter. Got a load of stones. Let's just, I don't know, bung them in here. Just been collecting them with the idea that maybe one day I'll make a rock cache somewhere. Okay. And then I think we'll do this ptarmigan. Maybe I could go back outside. This 3-hour stream is becoming a lot longer. I'm just thinking, is there another ptarmigan that's easy to get from here? Not really. I'd either have to go all the way over the lake or all the way up the lookout. Yeah. No, I don't think so. I think I did have some more stuff to collect from that fishing hut, but the wolf is in the way, and I don't really want to deal with that right now. That's fine. We'll just waste a bit of time this evening. That's alright. It's okay to not be constantly doing stuff. It's fine. We'll break down some torches, I guess. I mean, the carcass, the harvesting of the bird is going to take us quite a while, so... Okay. I'll do this before we wrap up stream, because otherwise I'll forget. Yeah, 2 hours and 5 minutes. You go too long, I'm going to have trouble watching you from Timberwolf Mountain. I'm not going to go on that long. I assume you're starting stream in about 40 minutes, right? Fucking hell, I can't see. Alright, just chat down a little bit more food. I don't have to worry about it. And I think we'll break down these torches and then we'll sleep. If we get up early, I don't know what exactly we'll do in the morning. I'm definitely not heading to Fallen on Muskeg in the morning. Maybe sooner, like 15? Okay, don't worry. I'm going to break down these torches, sleep, and then we're going to wrap up there. Or 25. I don't want to overpromise. It's fine. It's only a few of us here that will take the piss out of you for rocking up late. Or later than you said. Lovely. Right. Oh, and also before I sleep, pardon me, sorry, we'll drop off these sticks and the ptarmigan down. Too late. You said 5 minutes. I think you actually said you were going to start streaming 10 hours ago, Cos, so a little bit behind, eh? Right. Let's drop the ptarmigan down. Where I put the ptarmigan down. And let's drop the sticks.
I would drink
Where I put the
almost
sticks.
anything about now.
And grab 2 of the sticks. And I'm going to eat. And then I'm going to drink. And then we'll be done, I promise. Want to talk, ghosting us? That is so true. You call Rhino out. I like this bit of the morning where you can see it very, like, progressively getting lighter and lighter. You just kind of, like, look outside. It's that nice gradual effect. Okay. Oh, I haven't got any water. Okay. And I'll just update my notes as well. That is done. I don't need a beach comb. Sorting base is fine. I don't have any current goals in Coastal Highway, to be honest. Just kind of general, just living there, you know. Yeah. Okay. Nice. Oh, full bars. Lovely jubbly. Sat in the dark. There we go. Look at a window or something. And we'll wrap up here. Are you edging the end of stream, Lima? I think I might be.